Hey, welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with another episode of MC Eternal. And I just had a report of pirates, which did not end very well the last time it happened. I did lose a couple of villagers. Hardly ideal. And the Morrises, yeah, there's the pirate ship there. Yeah. Grace, you're sleeping. Yeah, I should probably go ahead and sleep first. But yeah, no, what's worse is I thought I shut down the ship the last time, and I kinda didn't. Alright, so pirate. Oh, we got an orange one up here. Pirate Captain. Alright. Ow. Freaking already? Seriously? Alright. Yeah. I think those are the pirates I missed the last time. Oh, well. That was a sheep with a head on it. But hopefully I... Oh, see, look at that. Alright, now there's a spawner. Yeah. Hello. Knocking up the frickin' bows. Thank you. You know what? And then there was a spawner in Ha. And things like Wither Skeleton Skull, which I'm definitely taking right now. Empty chest. There's like all sorts of flowing water around here. There's a spawner down here. Blocko Diamond, which is something I missed out on last time, because I was like, oh, well, I'll just clean all the pirates out of the ship, and then I can claim the whole thing. So I'm like, hey, that's a stupid amount of, like, wood and stuff. Alright. Freaking arrows. Go bouncing. And I never did clean out my, my bag. I was going to do some off-camera work, and it was like, hey, yeah. Pirates. Alright. So... Alright, and... Oh, that's my pick, not my axe. Do you need the trapdoors? Like, I have, like, needs for the weirdest things due to the mine colony stuff. Trapdoors. I mean, whenever... I think it's a level 3 house. But yeah, whenever I get up to level 3, yeah, it needs, like, 30 trapdoors. It's weird. Ooh, black wool. Hello. I'll take that. And... I'm not seeing any, like, pirates around here. But just in case, I'm gonna, like, destroy a good portion of the ship. Just see if there's, like, any hidden spawners or whatever. Alright, and... Oh, that's right, because with this water walking, I count as flying instead of actually standing on a solid block. So it can take a while to break everything. Alright, easy enough, right? Go, and... Now let's go see if I have any pirates wandering around my village now. My colony, I guess you could call it. I never did dig up that graveyard. You are just kind of chilling. Okay. Probably a good sign. The pirate invasion is still, like, underway, though. And I'm thinking turrets might not be a bad thing, because the pirate ship always spawns in the same spot. It has to have water, like, X blocks deep in order for it to actually, like, spawn in. That's the only place really within range that it can, which does help matters a bit. But I'm, like, not really seeing anything around here. Which, when you get down to it, it's not a bad thing. Alright, and... this is the sawmill. I don't think I ever hired anybody for the sawmill. Ursula can be hired, though, for sawmill. Oh, she... no, I'm going to fire her. Her good stat is intelligence, or the important stat, I should say, is intelligence. Her intelligence is only 3. Alright, let's, can I get up here, though? Yeah, see, nothing. And I'm wondering... this thing's getting huge, by the way. Let's see. I'm wondering where all my villagers are. Because I usually see them, like, wandering around here. Yeah, so... to-do list. Turrets by where the pirate ship spawns in. But not too close. Yeah, no, you're not in your HUD either, huh? Because the pirate ship temporarily deletes blocks whenever it spawns in, and then those blocks are replaced when it leaves. Oh, well, there's Ursula anyway. And she is, like, sleeping on the freaking ground. That's just... Alright, so we have, Henry and Jennifer here. Okay. Apparently Ursula decided that sleeping on the floor was better than sharing a room with the lovebirds. Oh, excuse me. And then over here we're going to have... yeah, everybody's, like, sleeping. This is really strange. Okay. Well, at least they're safe, right? That does mean I get to kind of wander around and look at stuff and keep an eye out for pirates, which... yeah, I'm still not really seeing any, so... Alright, might have actually successfully dealt with the issue this time. Oh, I'll take you. Thank you. And why not you and you? There we go. Just remember to shift click. It takes care of it without a problem. Yeah, come on over this way, and... there's, like, the skeleton of the ship right now. Oh, and there's, like, a quark dungeon right here, too, under the pirate ship. But I'm not seeing any pirates around here, and more importantly, I'm not having guys yell at me or shoot at me, so... they tend to do that if they're in the area. Alright, so I think we're okay with pirate stuff now. Apparently I had blocks on there. You can see here where it carves this out, like this perfectly straight line like this. This will all be back once the pirate ship's gone. So... at least it was last time. I hope it is this time as well. Okay. Just checking for gardens, like that one. And this was a hunter illager shack, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. I'll take the bed, though. Never know when you need a bed. But it's going to be sunset here soon. And as soon as the sun goes down, the pirates should leave. Should, right? Oh. Cobblestone pit. I found this off camera. Harvest the whole vein of connected matching blocks, not including diagonals. Let's see, the excavation is not great. But yeah, no, I found this chest off camera. I'm like, oh, let's check it out on camera. And yeah, I kind of forgot about it. Forgot where it was. So, let's see. You're just regular grass, okay. At a glance, they look special, and then you're like, oh, no, it's not special. Alright. But one thing I want to do is get rid of a few of these things. Yep, pirate ship just sailed away. Search another victim. Alright, cool. So, pirate invasion was defeated. Lumberjack bag is an oak sapling. Yeah, black wool, not bad. Let's go ahead and put the stuff away like that. Let's go and open my tree bags. Yeah, I guess it works. I got a pirate hat. Okay, cool. And, alright, 4K though. 4K storage part. Alright, cool. So I just need, like, 3 of these for now. Alright, now I'm out of processors, so I'll have to do something else next time, but... There we go. That will net me another 4,000 items, so that will work in the short term. What, cat? Yeah, cat. Potion bag. Hey, pirate boots. Okay. Splash potion, regen. Not bad. That means I can go through and like put a bunch of this stuff in there too. You know, I just put my scoop away. And I can put that scoop though. Wrong bag. And excuse me. Let's get you in there. 34 refined iron. Cool, because I got 2 extras from my perk. But yeah, I ended up with a lot of iron, so I'm just going to smelt some more up because, well, I can. And I don't need to be, like, perfectly processing literally everything, so. Alright. And let's go ahead and do like that. There we go. And we're already up to 7 after smelting 5 ore, so, I mean, not bad. Alright, so we were here, right? No. No. That's Enter.io. That's Mechanism. I want to go to Introduction, which, here's Tech Reborn. So I have that task done. I need 16 mixed metal ingots, which I don't feel like doing right now. And then I'm going to need to start making machines and whatnot. But I am going to stay away from like Tech Reborn, at least at the beginning, because things like early game ore doubling has no bonus output, which is completely a thing, honestly. I could get into thermal machines, actually. I haven't really done thermal in quite a while. So, like, maybe a pulverizer would be a bad idea. What am I missing? Oh, literally everything. Okay. Yes, I am. So I can make a machine frame. Is that a quest all? No. Okay. I need piston. Need a reception coil. And I just need some more copper. There's a slime outside. The treasure slime with... Come on. Oh, he's going to drop iron. Cool. It's the little guys who drop what you want, so. No, treasure slimes are pretty good, and I've actually had them drop relatively rare stuff before, so. Of course, like half the time they're either dropping cookies or apples, so I mean. Hey, speaking of apple and cookie. Righto then. Right, copper was what I was needing before I got distracted. Get some more of that going, put that in there. I've got 233 iron ore right now. Currently my only source of power, though, is a water wheel. which is enough to power my furnace and my refined storage system. That's only because refined storage has not really gotten that big yet. Not you. You can go here. We'll do one of those things, and then we'll be like, hey, can we have a pulverizer, please? Now, in the short term, I might be able to actually like run the pulverizer. At base tier, it only takes 20 RF tick. I am draining the power cell, filling this thing up. So, honestly, probably not. I am going to need more power incoming here soon. So, what's the quest book say? Quest book says, hey, make a steam dynamo. That's going to be copper. Damn it. All right, let's do the thing. We need a transmission coil, which is silver. I need a copper gear. And I need one more copper now. Tell you what. Process that for me, would you? All right, so 2 pulverized copper. That's kind of sort of still filling out. Let's just run that through for now. And we'll do like that. I still have this thing up here too. Yeah, no, we're definitely draining power running all of this. So. But we're doubling. Makes a difference. Make what little copper I have last longer. Also, quest complete. Rod of Elevation. Actually, not bad stuff. Hey, there we go. Ow, dang it. Freaking vampire. So, yeah. It basically teleports you... Holy... You are, like, fast, honestly. That was like a tier 3 champion. Little creepy guys. Yeah, but it teleports you to the next available air block vertically. Which is very handy, especially if you want to get on the ceiling of the nether. Or any other underground dimension. Alright, I'm not sure how it would work in the beneath, though. Sweeping Edge 1, Experience Boost 3, Water Walking. Alright. And we got a food bag with raw pork chop. Alright, so now that we're done playing with that, Aqueous Accumulator. This actually be, yeah, definitely a good thing here. Basically it makes unlimited water. So, also we have Aqueous Soil. I meant to get into roots a bit earlier, but oh well. I haven't yet. I have a feeling that that mod is very quickly going to be overshadowed. If I'm not careful, right? Like, oh yeah, it does this, but yeah, sure. But like, this mod does everything it can do, and so much better. So I need a device frame, is what that gear was for. That is just tin, glass, and copper. And there you go, Aqueous Accumulator. Go ahead and give me a bucket for now. On my hotbar. And well, there's an egg. I can make minced meat. Yay. Did I have another like bucket on me here? No. I had more in here though, right? Yeah, okay. Then like 2 buckets of water. Also, power cell. Hello. No. Do not shoot me. Freaking poison, plague, and thorns. Yeah, it's a nasty combination. Also, I've got kids running around here, dude. Put your freaking bow somewhere else. Alright, so what we can do now is, say, grab some fuel. Actually, wasn't the next quest? Let's go ahead and claim this. Plague Doctor Mask. Reduces chance of getting plague from rats on contact. Alright, kind of cool. Restoration and multi-shot 2. Additional arrows with each shot, only one arrow is consumed. I've got 37 levels. Really? I can't put multi-shot on the freaking bow? Ah. Multi-shot's incredibly broken, by the way. A lot of packs just completely disable it because it's just that broken. Ow. Ow. Alright, and... So coal is what I was coming in here for. And one thing I'm going to do is we're just going to stack up a few of these. Oh, yes, the other thing I needed is, according to the quest book, I need 6 leadstone flux duct. Alright. Flux duct, leadstone, it's the base tier. Just lead, glass, redstone. Easy as can be. Quest complete. I'm back and forth, right? Fluid duct. Let's go ahead and get opaque one. Copper. There we go. That's not a quest, but oh well. Let's put that in there. You can cook that up. And for now, we're going to come over here where the other power cell is. And we're going to get this thing set up to pump power into the power cell for us. So one of the first things I'm going to do is bring some power from here on, like, say... You know what, let's just do that, like, right here. I have a wrench. I don't have a wrench. Why? Okay, now you... Okay. There you go, because you want the flux duct or any other energy pipe to hook up to the narrow end here. Then we're going to go through and we're just going to knock out 3 spots. Then we're going to go water bucket, accumulator, water bucket. There you go. Right click in, or look into here. It just starts making water. No power required, just needs water source blocking the other side of it. And I can do that. And it'll auto eject it into here. And I can just give you that. Start burning fuel. Gonna pump it into the power cell. Charge that back up. And then as this thing gets lower in power, this thing will slow the burn time of the fuel. It's never quite exactly 0 unless you like shove an augment into it. But I can't do that until I reach, or until I make some alloys. I need Invar first. Which is iron and nickel, actually. So, tell you what, give me like 2 of you and run those through a pulverizer. Actually, how are we doing on like bricks for right now? Big. Oh, regular brick? I have none, okay. Clay then, right? There's that, pull the copper out of there, toss it into there. Iron, I'm going to need like 4 for now. And I'm going to need more bronze. Yes, hello, Pixie. I hear you. Bronze gear, very good. Pulverize that. 8 bricks, sand. Right, here we go. So do I have any sandstone left? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Okay. I need 8 sandstone. And what we're going to do is do brick, sandstone, kiln bricks. Oh, we're having the we're back to having the super speedy picks again. If I go into here, no, actually, I put it away in here. I need my hammer, my engineer's hammer, right? This little guy right here. Give it a whack. Good. But, no, I need that iron. Put that away, that can go. Any? No, okay. That's the only preserved curiosity I have, so that's what I wanted to check on first. And we will, oh, look, you can make coal rods. There we go. 61 tiny coal. So yeah, this is just a coal-powered alloy oven. Fuel goes in the bottom, alloy 1, or base 1, and then base 2. Put them together. And hey, it makes N-bar. I mean, not like the best thing ever, but, you know, definitely not terrible. So now, the thing I'm making now is a kit, right? Hardened Upgrade Kit. That is N-bar with brass gear, or sorry, bronze gear, and redstone. There we go. Oh, that was a quest too. Now, Augment is what I want. You can only install Augments after you upgrade it once. Yeah, requires tier immediately preceding. The thing is, Hardened is the tier 1, so it doesn't matter. All machines come out as basic tier. But there's the Hardened, and then there's Reinforced, and then Signalum, and then Enderium. So there's like 4 tiers. Each tier you go up gives you 1 more Augment slot. And what I want is the Excitation Field Limiter Augment. Prevents RF loss due to flux coil saturation. So I need a couple of lead nuggets. And I need some Electrum in the middle, which I don't have. Electrum, though, is fairly easy, honestly. It's just gold and silver. And like so, right? 1, 2. There we go. And I've got apples in here for food, but I don't really want to eat that. I got it. Steak, raw beef, chicken, raw chicken. Yeah, I think I've eaten most everything I've got, or candy right now. Let's say you chickens. Okay, 2 more regular eggs. Yeah, I need to get some sort of item collector over there, I think. Oh, there's our Electrum now. Drop one of those in the middle. Gives us Excitation Field Limiter. And I do not like the cooldown that is in this pack with the sword teleporting. So all you have to do for this is just right-click it on here. Now, go here, Augmentation, you can see there's an empty slot here. And you can either just, you know, drop it in here, or just right-click it on here and it'll auto-install. Now, since we upgraded this, our max power is now 60 RF tick, but you can see power output's only 19, because this coil here is getting filled up. The more full this gets, the lower this output drops. And eventually, once it's completely full, it'll drop to 0, because of that limiter I put in there, and not waste any fuel. If you don't, I think it drops down to like maybe 4, like, I think it's roughly 10% is the minimum power, and it'll keep burning fuel at that point. But it'll burn it 10 times slower than at full power. But you do end up losing, you know, a little bit of fuel. But we have ourselves our wonderful Hardened Upgrade Kit. It gives us a magenta rat tube times 32. Alright, not bad. And then leadstone flux duct just gives us some money. Now, item duct is a thing. Oh, polarizer basic, yes. Okay. So, next on the agenda, though, is I need a Crescent Hammer, which is the wrench from Thermal. Just 3 iron and a 10. Now let me come over here and be like, okay, you're empty? Good. Good, right click. Boom. Oven picked it up. And it wants a basic pulverizer, but because I have actually placed this into the world, it's not going to count it, because I changed the data on it. So I can make another one, or I can go into edit mode. So just /FTV quest editing mode. And we can go into the quest book now. Be like, hey, this one. Let's actually, I have to come here. Shift click, or right click. Complete instantly. Thank you. And then we just do the same command again. It takes us out of editing mode. I literally built that, or the pulverizer on camera. The next up is the Redstone Furnace, powered smelting pretty much. And then the strong box is after that. Induction smelter here will let us make alloys with power, which is not bad. I mean, it definitely could be better, but it's not bad. But if nothing else, now we have ore doubling, which is quite wonderful, actually. 18 gold ore? Sure, here. Have fun. Now, it is a bit on the slow side. Yeah, 20 hour tick. I could augment it, I could throw speed upgrades into it and all that fun stuff. Not sure I'm going to bother with that for right now, though. Let's see, yeah, you're still a bunch of stuff I haven't made up. Tell you what, great, right? Can I have one of these? Thank you. You're going to go here. And then we're going to tell this guy, this is a side configuration. Blue is your input, red is primary output, yellow is secondary output. Orange is a mix of both. Empty is just to let the pipes do whatever they want to on that side. Don't fight it. And then there's everything, right? So what I want is blue and orange, which is both input and output, but on this side. And it only picks up or ejects items on its own whenever it does a crafting cycle, or a cycle, right? Like pulverizer, when it pulverizes an ore, then it checks. It doesn't sit there and check continuously. It's an anti-lag thing, which it probably does help, actually. But that's going to drop that into there. And I just walked on my anvil. But what I can do now is, let's just look up ore, right? Just grab all the ore. Cinnabar is special. Uranium, yeah, sure, why not? Cinnabar needs to go straight into a furnace. You can't actually double it with a pulverizer. Let's see, boron. Black quartz, I'm pretty sure I can double, though. But thorium, there we go. Thorium and uranium are actually radioactive, so I didn't want them sitting in my inventory too long. Let's see, bauxite and galena, they have special processing as well. And now that's going to be an issue. So black quartz is going to have to wait as well. Because this thing will pulverize black quartz into 2 black quartz crystals, but if I have it set to auto input and output, which is the thing, it'll pull and eject to the same side, which is really wonderful. But yeah, if I have it set to auto input output, it'll pull the black quartz crystals back in, grind them down into dust, and then spit it back out. And we're getting a little bit of cinnabar, which comes from pulverizing gold, which is all in all not bad, 10% chance. It's got a few uses, like I can turn it into quicksilver. I can use it to ore triple in an induction smelter, which is kind of nice. And that's basically it, actually. But it only comes from, I believe, gold and redstone. So, but hey, between the power I have over there, wireless power transmission, and this thing being kind of cool, and now it's going to do uranium next. Then I just have to take this stuff out and drop it into here. And then we're good to go. Yeah, she does take a little while to process everything. Yeah, using an upgrade kit on this thing will raise up power usage basically on its own, just by a sheer fact that you upgraded it, it's going to take more power now. But there's also augments you can put in that will make it use even more power. And thermal machines, it's all based on how much RF tick they're pulling. That's what sets the machine speed. Now, if they can't get the full 20, it'll actually throttle itself back to use however much power it can use. Because if you only supply 10 RF to it, it'll run at half speed. Instead of run and then slow down, then run and slow down. It'll throttle itself to run exactly to the point where it'll break even, which is kind of nice, actually. All right, so let's get that put away. All right, let's go ahead and sort this. I'm gonna break that. I'm gonna toss you here. And put all these drives back in here, right? Now I want to see if I can make an importer. One of these, right? I just need cable. Okay, that's easy enough. Cable is just Quartz enriched iron, glass, redstone. Boom, done. There we go. Advancement made, importing, and then I just have to place that in the bottom. And now, since furnaces auto output to the bottom, it'll pull anything in here and just drop it down. If I want to do a little bit better on the automation, I can now be like, hey, make me a hopper, would you? And the main reason I'm doing it this way is vanilla furnaces are actually very strongly sided. So input up top, output out the bottom. So I have to do it this way. If this was like a powered furnace instead of a vanilla furnace, then I could have it input, output automatically, all that fun stuff, right? Which would be great, but, you know, oh well. Can't have everything yet. Not yet, at least. Although I can definitely have some pixie dust. Right, so I need to get plastic up and running here, too. Latex processing unit. There we go, tree fluid extractor. This is what I need right here. Oops, okay, wrong thing. I meant to hit recipe, and I hit A instead and cleared it out. So, all right, so tree fluid extractor, one of these. What do I got? I need a furnace. Do, like, I guess 3 for now. Need iron gear. And there we go. There's a quest, and then I can come down here and be like, hey, place you down here. Now, if I place a wood block here, which, by the way, one of the things that works great is acacia. Jungle board works pretty good too, actually. But I do have some more acacia. And about a placer of some flavor. Factory block placer. Right? They're kind of cool looking. I like them. So I need a dispenser. And then I need an iron plate. Which I can use a Thaumcraft recipe for there. And call it good. So now what we're going to do is place you. Yeah. And, okay, you place opposite how I wanted you to. Actually, you hold shift, it places away from you. If you don't hold shift, it'll place towards you. All right, so got 18 slots here. You can see here where it's going to be placing next is very, very thin red dots in the corners, pretty much. A few different settings, but honestly, not a whole lot is needed. And now we're going to start producing fluid latex. Acacia has some of the best rates of latex, but you can honestly get latex from pretty much any wood. Let's see, tree fluid extractor. Rubber wood actually has the best, right? 4 millibuckets every 5 ticks. Acacia is next with 3 millibuckets every 5 ticks, and then it goes to dark oak at 2, and then after dark oak, it drops down to 1, right? So oak, spruce, birch, those are all like 1 millibucket per tick, so. And that includes, like, cypress wood from Bewitchment, apparently. But yeah, so Techroborn rubber wood would be the best one to go. I do actually have a decent amount of that, don't I? Yes, I do. Because I did take down quite a few of those trees. So tell you what. You can have that instead. And now I just need, like, say a tank, right? Lots to choose from. Hey, Quantum Tank from Tech Reborn. I don't think I'm to that point yet. How about we go with, like, Fluid Tank from Ender.io, because I can set this thing to auto input and output. So for right now, I'm just going to set you to pull. And it'll start filling up with latex, so basically just increase the buffer of this from 8 buckets to, what, 24? So that means we'll get a decent amount. But 1 wood so far has produced over a bucket of latex. I think you only need like 144 millibuckets per thing. So, I mean, not terrible. 144 millibuckets per like little pile of rubber or plastic sheets, whatever they are. But the next thing we need is going to be a latex processing unit. Now, they're not bad to make, right? They are going to require like a machine case or a simple machine chassis or, machine frame, right? Or a steel casing, but yeah, no. We're going to make a machine case. I actually might have blocks of redstone. I don't. Did I ever make the oak crate? Yes, I did. Okay. So this right here is one of the cheaper options, I think, because I have a lot of redstone. So, and these are the actual machine cases that come with the mod. So I am almost at iron again, which is a problem because I need iron gear. Wait a second though. Yeah, I ended up with like 48 blocks of iron. We're good. There we go. And now this guy. This one does require power. So this one is completely power free, whatever you want to call it. This guy does also requires water and liquid latex. One thing I can do is now tell this be like, hey, shove it to the side. And hey, look, it is. And so far, we've gotten ourselves 2.5 buckets out of 1 acacia wood. So, I mean, not terrible. But when you start going through plastic, you really start going through plastic. Now, the downside is it needs 1 bucket of water per operation. So, speaking of buckets, I kind of put mine away, didn't I? And I completely missed it, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. So maybe another Aqueous Accumulator, honestly. I mean, they're not terrible to make. Need copper gear. Device frame. Need redstone server. I'm going to actually need a few of these, so just make a bunch for now. Iron gears. I should have hit back. This guy. I need a couple of those. There's our accumulator. Let's go get some more water now. And I've been pretty much all over the place this playthrough, except for mine colonies. That one I focused on rather nicely. But, so what I'm going to do, though, is we're going to clear that out. Toss you there. Accumulator there. And water bucket there. Now it's going to fill up with water, latex filling up. Now I just need power. This thing only takes 5 RF a tick, though, to run. So that tells me I can make a survival generator. I need furnaces still. Okay. The survival generator only produces 5 RF a tick. It also is one of the more energy efficient processing, or not processing, but power generation machines out there. Let's see. Coal generates 80,000 RF at 5 RF a tick. Or if I go through like a steam dynamo, it only produces 24,000 RF a tick. And there's a lot of recipes for coal. Here we go. Furnace generator produces 16,000 RF every 20 seconds at 40 RF a tick. Survival generator generates 80,000 RF at 5 RF a tick over 13 minutes per piece of coal. So, yeah. And it's enough to actually make tiny dry rubber, which I can then process, or 3x3 craft into dry rubber, and then smelt that up to make plastic out of. So, I mean, it works. But that's a little bit of early prep there for industrial foregoing, which is definitely needed. Drilling TNT, I've never used that. And then Peacock Man, I've got one of those somewhere, I think. In here, probably. But I'm going to let that run for a while, because we're going to actually need a decent amount of plastic before I get too much into it. So I'd rather have some sort of stockpile built. At the same time, we've already got 22 like tiny dry rubber, so... But again, it takes 9 of those to make 1 plastic. And all of these machines are going to require plastic, as well as all the infrastructure for them and everything else. And there's a quest for 32 plastic. Now this item duct here requires hardened glass. Now there are several varieties depending on what color you want to tint your glass. It requires fused quartz as well, though. Fused quartz. Okay, it's only made in alloy smelter, though. Okay. Some packs you can make fused quartz in the induction smelter. Some you have to have the alloy smelter. This is one of the packs where you have to have the thing. So, but I need basically this guy here to make the hardened glass. The item duct is the point I was going to make. And let's see. Is there anything else to like just pull off with real quick here? I don't think so. What do I have here under advanced science? Oh, Crescent Hammer. Okay, cool. I don't know why it's part of the AE2 quest, but it is. Now I could go get myself some Grains of Infinity. Set bedrock on fire for a chance to gain Grains of Infinity. Downside, overworld only. I mean, it's not horrible, but I mean, it kind of is. There are other ways to get it as well. There's a couple options. So Grains of Infinity, I mean, obviously Mystical Agriculture is a thing. You can, here we go. Flint and Steel and Bedrock produces Grains of Infinity, or you can pour fire water on top of Bedrock, and it'll randomly produce Grains of Infinity while it's just sitting there. So, not horrible. You can also sag mill an Infinity Dust block to get 9, which is how you make this, plus a chance of Infinity Dust. You do the compressed Infinity Dust block, though. You get 9 regular Infinity Dust blocks, 5% chance of Grain of Infinity, and some Infinity Dust. And if you do a double compressed, then it's like all the things here. You can actually get yourself a bonus Infinity Dust block, plus that, plus that. So once you get into sag milling stuff, you can get a bunch of this, and you can just basically make it to sit there and run through a machine and replicate itself, which is not terrible. And we got a lot of iron. One of the reasons I put a hopper up there. But yeah, we're getting there on stuff. So do I have that's my, gosh, I don't know that. I need to get to bedrock. All right, bedrock, I got myself an area cleared out. Downside is that we don't have flat bedrock in this map, which is a shame because COFH World, one of the core mods for thermal, has it by default, so it means it got turned off. Also, I am hungry. I did not bring any food with me. But you just light bedrock on fire, you let it sit here and burn, and you wait for the popcorn. There we go, there's the popcorn. It's like roughly a 50% chance per fire that it'll produce a Grain of Infinity from lighting bedrock on fire. So, of course, at the same time, it is fire you're playing with, so you might want to be a little bit on the careful side, but I need 8 more, so I mean, not terrible. But honestly, there are a lot of ways to automate Grains of Infinity production. The sag mill is one way. You can also use like Mechanical User or like a Cyclic Igniter block or something to set actual bedrock on fire. I mean, it's a thing. But I mean, like I said, there's a lot of uses. We're up to 17 so far. Quest book, though. Here we go. Money and... It's the cyclic one? Yeah. It like curves up. Interesting. Okay. Just waiting for you to go out now. But next we need to make starting chassis. The simple machine chassis. I need 3 of those. Which is basically Infinity Dust and iron. But that'll let me get into the beginner Ender IO machines. And one of the reasons I'm doing that is because I love conduits. Conduits are amazing. Are you ever going to go out? There it goes. but they can share multiple multiple conduits in the same block space, which is quite frankly amazing. But I think that'll be something we take care of next time. I want to finish processing my ores up, and because I'm going to need a lot of iron for this, and then we need to make simple powered furnace, simple alloy smelter, conduit binder, which is just honestly gravel, sand, and clay. I mean, it's nothing major. Capacitate, yeah, basic capacitor, which is more grains of infinity, copper and gold ingot, or gold nuggets. And then once we get this stuff made, special blends, and then you can cook like a simple machine chassis here with the industrial dye blend, which is a little bit of a thing to get hold of. I mean, lapis quartz is not a problem. Organic black dye, organic green, they require a little bit of work. But to turn it into the industrial machine chassis, which is our tier 2 machines. And then there's also here the Solitude dye blend, which lets us make some of the specialty machines, like a farming station, slice and splice, soul binder, all that fun stuff, which is stuff I'll get into. But one of the reasons I kind of want to rush into Ender.io a little bit, though, is the conduits, because it prevents wiring mess. But thank you for coming out. I hope you're enjoying this series, and until next time, Sign signing out. Have fun. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with a actually kind of a special shout-out video. So I've been gaming a lot with a group of friends. I have been getting some online gaming done. Been kind of falling behind on streams, but there's been various reasons for that. But I definitely need to get back in the swing of things. But I did mention that I would. 3 of my friends are trying to make affiliate, so I kind of give them a bit of a shout out here. They're all actually pretty close to being affiliate. They just basically need more viewers. That's a golden sword. Sorry, it's like, oh, shiny. But yeah, the 3 people. There's Singul. He's been a fan of mine for ages. Met him through the Discord. We've been doing a lot of gaming together. He streams like almost every day, and various things: Minecraft, first-person shooters, so on and so forth. Actually, yeah, pretty good selection, honestly. But his link will be in the description. The next one is Andy, gamertag, Dank Andy on Twitch, and his link in the description as well. And wow, my frames just dropped. There we go. But he's just starting out. He needs followers is a main thing. Followers and people to watch, all that fun stuff. And I think he needs like 20 followers. I mean, that's about it. Just hop on over, give him a quick follow. He's awesome. He's a very chill guy, very relaxed. First-person shooters. Also been playing Phasmophobia with him, which hopefully I'll start recording next time we do that. And I can put it on my channel so everybody else can kind of laugh at me dying to a ghost, because it's, quite frankly, it's funny. And then the last person is Ivana, which if you've watched some of my streams, especially the Pixelmon streams, you've seen her on there before. She streams as well. Kind of a bit randomly, not a set schedule yet, but she only needs like 4 followers, people. 4 followers and she can get affiliate. So please, go check out the channels. If you like what you see, give them a follow. Pop in while they're streaming, say hello, let them know that Sign sent you, and thank you.